The message I got during a channeling connection for everyone, it wasn't just for me, it was actually for me to tell everyone, is live through your dreams. That's what I was told, is tell them to live through their dreams. And what does live through your dream mean? It doesn't mean like what you dream your career is, or dreaming to go to sleep and dream something there. It's about, so for example, you're doing something, then you've got idle time. So time when you're not doing anything for a few minutes or 1 hour, or you're waiting for something, or waiting for something in life. It could be a long thing. Anytime you have a chance and your mind is not doing anything, or you're watching TV, put it on mute and start imagining things. Just start imagining something that makes you feel beautiful. Something that makes you feel, and when I say beautiful, it's not about beauty or things like that. It's about lovely, feeling amazing, feeling beautiful. So, and this is something they encourage us to do as much as we can, and to be as creative as we can in our mind. You know, your imagination, just use your thoughts and your imagination. That's all it is. Live through your dreams. For example, let's just say you're in it's a good job, just using a job as an example, pays good, you used to love it, but whatever, there's got to be more to life. And then you got your idle time where you're doing nothing, or where you're suffering, or where you're thinking about the things you don't have, or whatever that list is. And then you go back to doing whatever you were doing, or it could be house chores, and then you go back to your job, and you repeat that cycle. So they're saying, why live like that when you can do that? And then in your idle time, just live in your imagination, escape, live in your dream. But they want you to, you can smell it, you can feel it, you can taste it, you can sense it. Everyone can use their imagination. The brain automatically takes you to a moment in your life that you enjoyed, something that, that cake was so delicious, or that fruit I found in the jungle was beautiful, or touch, all your senses. That's what they want you to do, and not really practice, but they actually just want you to do it. You don't need to practice. Everyone knows how to use their imagination. Use your imagination. They want you to do that. What is that going to do? That's going to do a lot of lovely things for the energy on the planet. It's going to go out there in the waves and airwaves. So that's another topic. I don't want to go into that, but you can imagine where that's going to go. But they encourage us, and for our own good and own empowerment and strength and revitalizing and being healthier in all sense of the word, to make life easier and better for us, live through your dreams. They're saying you're wasting time doing what you're doing as human beings, but why aren't you using this time to use your imagination and really put yourself, like you can go underwater in beautiful coral reefs and fish, and you can breathe under the water. Not the water, you're breathing air. There's no air bubbles, you're just breathing air. Use your imagination and just and swim and do all these acrobatic stuff in the water, and see what that's like. And tomorrow, or sorry, not tomorrow, but the next hour, do something else. You could be you can be 50 meters tall, and you're whooshing the air around, and you're seeing where you are and the next country, or whatever, if there's a city or a state, and you're whooshing the air, and you're sending love. Live through your dreams. That's what they want you to do. They would love for you to do it for yourself. It's not that they want you, or they're encouraging it, they're telling you this is something that you can all do, no matter what level you are at, what you know, what you don't know. I've given you simple instructions. That's how you do it, and do it more often as you can. And then what you do is, some months later or a year, look back and think how your life was then, and then reflect how you are. You might not have a fantastic life, but think of how you are and how you respond to the things in life, and then see what was better. Was it better to do that and how you used to be and have a boring in between times, or now you've learned to exist in a different way? Simple as that. You're in the sky, you're in the galaxies, you're in the nebulas. Live through your dreams. Don't be scared of what you think or imagine. So imagine something lovely. Or imagine that if it's a bad thing, imagine it turning good. And who knows where you could take that. Once we all start doing this in a larger number, things will just start to happen on their own. So that's my message. And if you're wondering who it's from your ancestors. It's from your relatives that recently have died. It's from pets. It's from spirits from long time ago, angels, whatever you want to. It's from all of them. It's from source, which is where the God energy comes from. We call it God energy because that's how we identify it. It's, the biggest, most powerful thing is where everything comes from. But it comes from us too. We come from there. So it's from guides, it's from masters, it's from all the saints or whatever. It's from all the spirits and all the beings. That's where all this lovely knowledge comes from. So do yourself a favor and everyone else too. Live through your dreams. Though there is a word of caution. Pay attention to the type of movies you watch. So, because when we're watching movies, we are living that dream. You go through the feelings and emotions and whatever the story is. I don't care how controlled you are. They don't care how controlled you are. You're not cut out for it. And they're telling us, they're informing us. This is information. This is information you want to know. They're educating you. Start watching, if you're going to watch TV, watching TV is living through your dreams as well. But they're not your dreams, they're someone else's dreams. And if they're violent or they're holding guns and all this kind of whatever stuff, bad news, and even watching the news is like living your dreams. Do you really want to live that dream? That's what they're saying to you. And somehow it's going to be somewhere in the world. It's going to start affecting you slowly, like this, somehow, and then you'll end up living that dream. So watch what kind of movies or films or shows you watch on TV or YouTube or whatever. It does not make a difference. So in other words, watch lovely things or nice things or maybe fantasy things. Look, honestly, don't watch anything. Create your own TV in your head. You make the stories. But remember, those stories come out and meet us in the real world. Someone will produce it and make a show out of it and you'll be watching it. So if you're going to watch a crime show, is that the dream you want to live? So that's the word of caution is, change the type of shows you're watching. Watch something, watch comedy, watch something funny, at least that's a different tone. If you're going to watch a action comedy, you could get away with that way, but be careful because no one wants weapons. You've got family members, you've got great friends, you've got children, you've got parents, and you don't want them to be affected by that weapon, Same thing. So watch what shows you watch. So forget about the shows, you live through your dreams.